Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. Yesterday we talked about the noise, how loud the world has become and how easy it is to get pulled into it without even realizing it. Today, I want to slow something down because inside all that noise, something small is happening over and over again. So fast, most of us never even see it. Something happens, and then we respond. A comment, a headline, a look from someone, a tone in a voice. And before we even know it, we've already reacted. Words come out. Feelings take over. Energy shifts. And it all feels immediate, automatic, like there was never another option. But there is. There's a space in there, a quiet, almost invisible space between what happens and what we do next. And most people never notice it. Not because they can't, but because everything moves too fast. We've been trained to respond instantly, to have opinions immediately, to react in real time. So that space, well, it gets skipped over and over again. But when you start to slow down, even just a little, you begin to catch it. Not every time and not perfectly, but enough to notice something different. It might feel like this. Something happens, you feel the reaction, start to rise, and for just a second, you see it. You feel the pull to respond a certain way. You recognize the pattern, and in that moment, there's a choice. It's not loud. It's not dramatic. It's quiet, subtle, easy to miss. But it's there. And inside that space, everything changes. Because for the first time, you're not just reacting, you're deciding. And that doesn't mean you always choose differently. Sometimes you still react the same way you always have. But now you're aware of it. And awareness is where change begins. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. You start noticing how often you've been pulled into reactions that don't actually reflect who you want to be. How often something small turns into something bigger just because there was no pause, no space, no moment to choose. And here's something important, guys. That space doesn't remove your feelings. It doesn't make you passive. It doesn't mean that you ignore what matters. It just gives you a chance to respond from yourself instead of from the momentum of everything around you. And that's a very different way of living. Because when you live without that space, you're always catching up to your own reactions. trying to explain them, trying to justify them, trying to repair what happened after the fact. That's never fun, is it, guys? But when you begin to live inside that space, even for a second or two, you start shaping your responses before they leave you. You start aligning them with something deeper, something steadier, something that actually feels like you. And that doesn't mean that you become slow or disconnected. It means you become intentional, present, clear. And in a world that's constantly pushing for immediate reaction, that kind of presence stands out. Not because it's loud, but because it's real. Because people can feel the difference between someone who is just reacting and someone who is choosing. And maybe today, that's enough. Not to change everything and not to get it perfect, just to notice that space once or twice. To catch yourself in it. To feel that moment where you could go one way, but instead you pause. And in that pause, you begin to remember something. You are not your first reaction. You are what you choose to do with it. Next, we'll take that awareness and put it to the test in the moments where it feels hardest to hold on to. But for now, just notice the space. It's been there all along. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And I love you all very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do with that. Go out there and pass that on, okay? Later, Gators. Look for the space. Bye.